Three.
Welcome to another episode of Young Bros Anime Talk. I'm Tiggity T. I'm gonna let my other hosts introduce themselves.
What up, everybody? It's Klepto on Twitch and Twitter. Good to see y'all again.
Klepto.
What's good, y'all? I'm your boy, Mr. Love It Bang.
Love it, man.
You already know it's that boy, Floss the Boss, 93. What's good with y'all?
Flossy D, man. What's good?
All right. Just want to let y'all know we're super hyped about this episode. This is going to be our Fusion Gauntlet episode. This episode is inspired because we've been, as a panel, seeing posts on the different various social medias where they'll have an anime character fused with a comic book character. So we elected to take various animes and combine them with Marvel characters of our own choosing. And I gotta say, the way we've formatted it is we've comprised a gauntlet of each of the panel members' personal fusion picks, and then we have two characters that are going to run the gauntlet. So I'm going to first introduce the characters that are going to run this hellish, tragic gauntlet, and then we're going to observe how they do. So the two fusion characters that we're going to be running our gauntlet today, we have All Might plus the Incredible Hulk. But I want to specifically notate that this is Worldbreaker Hulk combined with an All Might that we have, as a panel, agreed that with the combination of having the Hulk and his full access to his regeneration and body chemistry and things of that nature, that All Might would have access to the other aspects of One for All within the exclusive nature of this Gauntlet fusion. And so we're going to essentially see an All Might fighting with his style, but with the quirks that we see Deku use. In combination with obviously how Worldbreaker attitude is going to be showing up. So that's going to be
Straight violence.
Yes, straight just cool. I'm going to beat your ass.
Straight violence.
The second one we have is Ainz Wu Gong from Overlord with Dr. Doom possessing the Odin Force. Now, for those of you who aren't aware, the Odin Force is essentially your Odin. You have the abilities of Odin, you can just type stuff, and Dr. Doom is one of the top 3 most intelligent people within the Marvel Universe. It's in constant fluctuation with Valeria Richards as well as Reed Richards. But I will say, more often than not, Dr. Doom is at the top just because he's up to always some nefarious stuff, planning 18 steps ahead. So with that being said, we're going to proceed to run these characters through the gauntlet. We're going to start off with All Might, accessing the full capabilities of One for All, fused with Worldbreaker Hulk, taking on our gauntlet. So, I was the first to introduce my characters, so I think I'll be first on the stack. My fused character is End of Granola Arc Frieza. Yes, End of Granola Arc Frieza.
Frieza Black.
Frieza Black. Combined, fused with the Maker, Earth 1610, Reed Richards. From the Ultimate Universe.
Gotta be for real.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I don't think he's making it past that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's ridiculous.
I'm about to say, look, listen. He gonna try.
Yeah,
let's run through the various abilities. So Worldbreaker Hulk, I think it would be more of a stalemate than it would be a one-sided ass whooping. Because hold on.
Go ahead.
Let's really think about it for a second. So even if Worldbreaker Hulk destroys the planet they're on, neither one of them are dying. Frieza obviously can survive out in space, giving that fusion access to surviving in space. Worldbreaker Hulk is not going to die in the vacuum of space because the essence of him being the Hulk is not going to allow him to die from suffocation. Then you have the various abilities of All Might, or One for All, excuse me. So you have Smokescreen, which isn't really going to help because Frieza can sense your ki. Then you have Black Whip. you have Bajin, you have Danger Sense, and
Flight.
Which, to be fair, Float, yeah.
Float,
I don't know if Danger Sense would really do anything for World Breaker Hulk, because that being a part of Fusion,
I'm assuming World
are you even
Breaker
going to be
Hulk's
thinking straight?
abilities would amp it. World Breaker Hulk was thinking pretty straight. Everything he did was premeditated. He wasn't. So I would think it amps a lot of the quirks factors to a ridiculous degree. My only problem is the Maker fused with Black Frieza is in my head doing like ridiculous levels of science where you got like nanotech that's doing death beams inside his bloodstream, like you feel what I'm saying?
So essentially, you're saying I could like remove the radiation from his blood.
Right. You just turned
Like-
back. You regular now. You bro went inside and cured your quirk
Sorry,
factor,
Bruce.
bro. You don't even you don't even get to, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
like
Bruce Koshinori.
It's just
Right.
it's just a bad matchup. I think. I don't even think it's more so
Okay.
not necessarily that he pales in or he loses when it comes in terms of like ability
It's
Yeah.
the
or
hacks.
power. It's
Yeah,
the hack.
it's the hack
It's
for
a bad
sure.
matchup. It's a
For sure.
bad
So-
matchup.
Okay, so let's put him against another member of the Gauntlet. So, would anybody else like to suggest their character for World Breaker Hulk combined with full access, one for all Might to go against? Let's discuss yours, Floss. Floss, how do you
Mine?
think that's going to go?
I don't think it's gonna go well. See, because I said Sage of Six Paths Naruto fused with Null the Symbiote God, and so I'm already like, bro got the bro got the Necro Sword. Bro got Sage of Six Paths
Symbiote.
power. We're seeing like a Karama cloak dripped out in symbiote black. Like,
Hey, so does the Necro Sword now just become one of those little black beams that they little black pipes?
yeah, and he
Oh,
not just that, but I mean, we got the orbs that Naruto gets, the Six Paths power, just decked out
God.
in freaking null darkness aura. So like, I don't even think like I would want
Hold
to
on.
see like
Okay, let me ask this.
Rasen Shuriken. You mean like
Does that mean so? If I'm Sage of Six Paths Naruto with Null, does that mean that I can just infect people with symbiotes and put them under my command? That's a wrap.
not only that,
Cool.
not only that. Think about it. We saw how Naruto used the Karama cloak in the war.
Yeah, being able to
Now
push
that
on
plus symbiote, that plus symbiote, and then or his shadow clones. Bro,
I mean,
like
but
bro, his shadow clones poof, and now you infected with symbiote. Like
one
it's
weakness that we are forgetting about the symbiotes, even though, is that he is weak to those sound vibrations. So one freaking gamma Utah smash clap.
yeah. But here's the back end of that. You got a sensory amp from Sage of Six Paths. You got the Truth Seeking Orbs. Necro Sword is in there. This is
Not to
a
mention Naruto is gonna be so bustedly fucking fast.
Like
Yeah.
nature energy is in full effect.
full effect, bro. So I'm thinking like the nature energy we saw Sasuke Naruto fight at the end of the series with like nah.
But see, the only way I see that fight ending though is somehow infecting the Incredible Hulk, you know, and
With the
All Might
symbiote?
with the symbiote.
With a
But
symbiote?
Gamma's not going to just let that happen.
No, it's not.
That doesn't
It'll
matter.
expel
Hold on.
it.
But what he's gonna be able to put his chakra cloak on that man, and it won't even matter. Because the chakra cloak is not gonna be something you can really dodge. Like he's just be like,
And all he got to do is
here's my
touch him.
chakra,
And
big dog.
Naruto, that,
One time.
that fusion is definitely
And
going
it's
to touch
not
him.
even. It's symbiote chakra now. It's not.
Yeah, no, it's that. Yeah,
That's tough, man.
They
How
got
does
it.
it feel to be my? Okay, all right, hold on.
This gauntlet
Okay.
is tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so Klepto, how would All Might fuse
I think
with
my character
World
he'd
Breaker Hulk?
actually have a good chance against, to be honest.
I don't think so.
Don't get me wrong,
I don't think
not a long chance.
Right.
Not. I'll put it to you like this. So my character is Killua and Blue Marble, and I think Antimatter Assassin.
Which is already
God damn it. An
ridiculous.
antimatter assassin
Think
Which is
Antimatter Assassin.
who can
So-
move at the speed of freaking light.
Mhm.
Found. Well, I guess with Blue Marble, he could do light now. Yeah, we can do light now. Yeah.
Not to mention his level of assassin techniques, and he has
Well, that's
access
why-
to antimatter.
that's
So
why I
he's just
said
literally
sound.
gonna start chopping pieces.
Bro said-
he's gonna start
bro
chopping
said-
pieces off the Hulk.
Bro said antimatter Nen. He about to use his N and kill everybody in a 10-mile
Nah,
radius.
his Godspeed is gonna be on a different level. His Godspeed is gonna be on a different level, bro. It's gonna be insane.
Dumb.
But no, I think while I do think his speed will be absolutely insane, I don't think his speed is faster than the Hulk's. Let me state that very clearly. The Hulk is a very, 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 very fast and large entity. Let us not ever be mistaken about that one. Is a very fast and large entity. Now we've not only given him not only his raw speed or at his
But
base,
access
but
to
now
things
we've
like
added
Ajin.
right now we've
Yeah,
got
He's got
burst
speed
boosters.
multipliers.
So it's
He got
not
Blacklist,
necessarily the
basically Spider-Man.
speed. The speed is what will allow him to contend. Where it gets tricky is the antimatter.
Antimatter. Yep.
Let me ask.
How do you get
Let me ask
around
you
Blue
this.
Marvel's abilities?
Can't Blue Marvel, because I'm unfamiliar, can't Blue Marvel use his antimatter in a similar fashion to how Beerus uses his Hakai, or his destruction energy, where he can coat himself in it?
I believe so.
I'm not.
And if
off the top
not,
of my head, I've not seen it, but I would believe he may be capable of that because Blue Marvel is
Well, the reason
definitely someone who's mastered his abilities.
well, that's why I bring it up. But the other reason is that we're now including Nen into his wheelhouse, and I definitely feel with the application of Nen, as we've seen with people like Hisoka and things of that nature, where their personal nature takes on or other factors affect their Nen. I think with a fusion between Blue Marvel and Killua, you're gonna essentially have, like, Floss was saying, some antimatter Nen, and just cool. This whole area, it's antimatter
I
now,
think-
so you
I don't even
can't
think-
exist.
This
However,
is, I
the
don't,
Hulk can coat himself in Gamma.
That's true.
yeah,
He
but
can coat himself in Gamma.
my worry is
Physics.
the physics, because once Godspeed goes into play with antimatter, we're warping space time here, bro. Like, this isn't Buddy about to get punched from 1784
You're about to get Hydron collided
and
in
feel
the
it
chest,
in
cuz.
3050. Like,
1784 is crazy.
it's not a good. Maybe we cracked out too hard on the character.
I think we might have.
I don't
think
know.
we did.
I feel like against even in that matchup with Godspeed and everything. But see, even with the speed, the Hulk has the power to literally change the terrain. Like literally, I'm talking about it's like he
That's
can
fair.
snap his finger and he's gonna clear a mountain or something.
Yeah, but Blue Marvel Killua could just throw that man's into space.
But we've already confirmed he's not gonna die in space.
That's fair. But what terrain are you gonna
He's
disrupt?
gonna float.
I mean, he can use floating and Fajin and everything else to kind of push himself back.
Use your float. Use your what did Deku call them? The air shots. Use your air shots to propel yourself. It's not gonna matter. Have antimatter. You can't exist in antimatter. It's displacing your matter. I'm gonna literally destroy you at the molecular level. You don't exist.
I did.
That's why I
mention-
feel like
I did fail to mention. Blue Marvel is able to make constructs, and so essentially, Killua would make lightning constructs. He'd have weapons.
Antimatter.
It'd be antimatter lightning weapons. He's able to bend space time, and He can
Yeah.
use the antimatter as a negative Nen zone and disassemble matter. This is bad.
I hate to say, we may have not done so
I
well
think
with that.
I ain't
first
gonna lie.
episode
I
of the
forgot
Gauntlet.
about the
We may have
Nen
to
zone.
pick a
I ain't
few
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Nen zone.
we may need to include all the other characters to run this
forgot.
down, just to have
I
more to
forgot
talk
the
about.
Nen
Because
zone.
Heard. But
Yeah.
before that,
We got
Love and
Lee's
Bane.
character. Love and Bane.
let's do yours. So we have
Can I be honest? I think his is the worst
we
one.
have
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shinra plus Cosmic Ghost Rider
Bro,
versus
I
Almighty
think his.
Hulk.
I actually think his is the worst one. Like it's by far the
It
worst
is.
matchup. This
Because
is
that man's
Frank,
getting incinerated alive.
this is Frank Castle with Galactus's power cosmic as the Ghost Rider, fused with Shinra, who
Who has the power to create a whole universe.
as Shinra Bensho, man. Like this is. Oh,
We went a little stupid.
he gonna hit bro.
That fusion in a body bag.
We went a
He's
little
gonna hit
stupid.
bro with a cosmic soul resonance.
Yeah. He gonna say,
So,
"Oh, y'all fused together.
sorry for the
Yeah,
Hulk
we just gonna
fans.
undo that."
Sorry for the Hulk fans. Sorry for the My Hero Academia fans. But the Hulk and All My Fusion has deceased. He has
We
been
let y'all
buried
down. I'm sorry.
38 feet under. We sincerely apologize. We're going to pick our
Yeah.
next fusion from our Gauntlet. So our number 2 choice was Eins Ulgone and Dr. Doom possessing the Odin Force.
Possessing
Now, I
the
will
Odin
say-
Force
Now
is
this
going to
this character,
yeah.
he's throwing hands. They fighting. This ain't easy. Odin Force
No.
Doom is a monster.
Monster.
I knew he was a
And not to
problem
mention,
when he
Ein's-
pulled Thanos' spine out his back from the front.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
now
when
you
he had
got
Odin
Ein's.
Force. That wasn't Odin
Mhm.
Force. That was when he had access to the Beyonder's power in the events of Secret Wars.
Tripping.
No, you're
Mhm.
good. But even Odin Force. So you have all the things that Odin can, the magic that he has access to, and then on top of that, the fact that he can grant other people ability. And then you have Eins Ulgone, who basically has all this world/god tier magic and can essentially just cool.
Mhm.
We're gonna hit the pause button on time real quick, Dad. Just
Yep.
pause.
Yeah,
Like,
he-
click
This
button.
I found out
He's
today.
pulling up to fight. Both
Yeah, I
shows.
found out today via some of the comments that we got on our last video that Ainz's control of time magic is pretty crazy. Like
It's
pretty
disgusting.
insane. Pretty insane. So
So
this should be a
Ooh.
more battle testing gauntlet.
Yes.
who should he fight first? Do you want him to fight mine first?
We can go in the
Cool.
same. We can go in the same order. We
Yeah.
can go in the
Okay.
same order.
So
So here's what I think he comes up against fighting yours first, T.
let's hear it.
Of course, this is a hyper intellectual Reed Richards fusion with
Frieza.
Black Frieza.
Black
So
Frieza.
the key manipulation on top of like those higher intellect understanding of the building blocks of the universe, we're getting like two god level characters just duking it out. This is probably like rupturing reality. Like this isn't
Yeah.
yeah.
These two beings shouldn't be. Well, their
Fighting.
powers shouldn't be flexed to this extent within the same space.
Yeah,
I
because
think ultimately, sorry, not to interrupt you. So I
Yeah.
think that the scalability scales out to equal or one being just above the other. And I couldn't
Mhm.
say who is in favor of. What I will say is that I think that what it ultimately comes down to is their, and I think it would either come out to a stalemate or would possibly go into the competitor's favor, not my character. Say
yeah,
why.
I was gonna say I'm leaning towards Doom because
Hey. I actually think it comes down to flexibility and creativity more
Mhm.
so than it is.
Well, if that's the case, then Frieza and
The reason why I say
Frieza
that
and
is
Omega
because I disagree. I'd say Doom and Ainz have it, and the reason why is because I agree that they're hacks. I think their hacks at some point would cancel each other out.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
Mhm.
to my knowledge, Ainz's greatest hack is his time manipulation. Reed Richards, that iteration of Reed Richards is smart enough to figure out
Well,
some
he also has
form
time
or way.
manipulation.
Right. So smart enough, also has time manipulation, and now he has a body with the physical attributes to do what he wants to do fighting wise. I think he could counter time manipulation or have an answer for Ainz's time manipulation. Where I feel like him and Frieza come up short would be Ainz and Doctor Doom's mixed, like, I want to say, intuitiveness and creativity as it comes to their magic abilities and whatever spells they use.
So-
and that's where I feel like they get the edge.
I agree they're more magically more powerful, I'll grant you that. But I'm gonna fall back on the ultimate Reed Richards argument, and that is I have access to the ultimate nullifier. So delete it. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's a fair line of reasoning. I agree. I agree with what you said. I think that they definitely Doom is somebody that when you back him in, or that's when you see him do some Gohan type stuff, where he just comes out and we see him do his best work. I mean, in fights he routinely shows up. We're not disappointed.
Doom is a hero that get. Doom is a villain that get hero treatment in terms of growth.
Yes.
100%. And Ainz is the type, that part of the fusion where he enters the fight knowing how he's going to dictate the never thinking, oh, I'm about to take a loss. Never. It's, well, do I want to beat him this bad or do I want to beat him this bad? I think I'll do it this bad. So,
no, don't get me wrong. He'll definitely
why
be. I think he'll lose composure though. I ain't gonna count. Whatever plans he had in his back pocket, he gonna have to switch up his tactics. Cause Frieza and who's Frieza and sorry,
Reed Richards.
Frieza and the Maker. Nah, yeah. Whatever plans you thought you came ready with, prepare to rewrite them on the fly. Cause them brothers is both diabolical.
What I will say is I think at worst, my character is gonna have to pull some end of Namek arc stuff and like get rebuilt. Similar to how we discussed pre-pod, where it would have to be I have to come back stronger after like training and whatnot to come back. I don't think I'm winning the initial bout with Odin Force, because Odin Force has a lot of hacks within and of itself, and then you have Ainz's spells, which to a certain extent, with as we spoke about, like the bio key and things like that, I might be able to work around. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Odin Force, cool. Here's a Bifrost. You're gone now.
It's just
You're at the other end of the universe. Done.
It's only a little bit, because I agree with you. I think if somehow Frieza and the Maker survive and they recuperate and get stronger, it'd be a different fight next time, because now you've given the Maker and Frieza a chance to see Odin Force. They coming back on time and next time.
I think in as far as physical strength goes, I think mine has the advantage, and then I think I would also make the argument that in fighting experience, I have the advantage, but I think where I would fall short is I think eventually the other fusion's hacks would beat mine, because again, cool, I'm gonna lose, here's a Bifrost. You're at the other end of the universe. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up while you're out there.
There's too much ingenuity between Ainz and Doom. To me personally. There's too much
but
ingenuity.
Victor Von Doom's ingenuity is not going to outperform Reed Richards. They're always in that constant fluctuation of intelligence.
Yeah, but
just don't see it.
It's like where Reed excels is more on the straight track. Where Doom excels is more on the, I'm gonna make something out of what I was given, and it's gonna be just as effective.
I can understand your point. I just disagree. But we'll leave it there. So now we're gonna move. So obviously he progresses past mine. Right. So let's see who's taking on. Who's taking on the Ainz?
We're giving him a refresh between fights, because if he was taking these back to back, he would not win.
No. Sage of Sick Past Naruto and Null the Symbiote God is a problem, but my concern is the hacks that Odin Force, Doom, and Ain's own goal would have.
Odin Force
So I
might be
think-
the only power source with hacks that match nature energy off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And
So
I
I'm
will
Maybe
already
say
like,
Phoenix
Ainz
Force
has
behind that
the
one.
hacks for the symbiotes.
hmm?
I said Ainz has the hacks for the symbiotes too. Because Null doesn't have anything in his back pocket for cool, now I'm frozen in time. Now he could eventually overcome it through sheer strength and force, I think. But it's not gonna be something that like if Ainz does cool, freeze bitches, and then you have the power of the Odin Force boosting it, like I think that's gonna pose a problem. In the sense that in the way we saw in the last matchup, where that fusion was able to just go off and infect the other person right off the bat, like there was no chance for them. That's not going to apply here. Is what I'm getting at. Not to say that the symbiotes are going to be fully nullified, but just that we're not going to see Ainz get infected. We're not going to see the
no,
fusion.
he's
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
was
get
just about to
infected. I will say he's gonna have to deal with extremely ridiculous damage output in the form of Naruto's jutsu arsenal mixed with basically abyssal energy from No. Like a symbiote infected Kurama is a problem that no one should ever have to deal with. And my worry is we push Naruto and Null into a corner, and this is a Kurama avatar with a full size like Necro Blade, like.
But he still would get tired. You got to think about it. Ainz has necromancy.
That and Ainz also has. Okay, so Ainz has access to spells to buff his durability already, along with being heavy durability. And the things in Null and
Sage of Six Path Naruto's.
There's not anything really in that kit to deal with undead specifically. Like, you know how in animes we see that specific weakness to like silver or specific weakness to like light or what have you. I mean,
essentially, the undead is fighting symbiotes. It's almost a full scale war. If we're whipping out undead zombies, a symbiote, essentially symbiote monster
Zombies versus symbiotes.
Yeah, and then
other creatures that Ainz can control and come out with.
Yeah.
But again,
so
if I'm Dr. Doom with the Odin Force, cool, I'm losing. Bifrost, you're gone, done.
That's true too.
I mean, bro,
like I'm losing this
you
fight.
Create a whole new realm.
Yep. Naruto gonna be like, cool, massive multi-shadow clone jutsu, freaking cosmic sage art.
Stay there.
He's gonna throw himself back from the other side of the universe.
Just fling him back. Oh, that'd be wild.
He come back. It's a black hole Rasengan. Talking about some
The empty,
so you know.
The empty was like, "What do you get over there? You're not supposed to be back here. Go back to where you came from.
You ain't even supposed to be over here."
I still think Ainz enough.
I'm leaning towards Dr. Doom and Ainz' own goal. Taking the fight. I don't know if they can kill No in Naruto.
He would contain them. They would end up finding some weird mythical way to contain Naruto and
somewhere else.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, be some type of containment field and then Bifrost his ass somewhere. It's like, nope, not fucking with this.
Goodbye. That was some bullshit.
Yeah,
Why was there 30,000 clones that was all Nine Tails? I don't want to deal with that.
I think Ainz and Doom. Yes, I think Ainz and Doom get the win.
Yes,
they get the win,
but just not the kill.
Yeah.
All right. So next one on the roster. Let's see if we can make it all the way through the gauntlet.
Pure and Blue Marvel.
Ooh, Magic versus Antimatter.
Magic versus Godspeed and Antimatter.
With assassin techniques.
Yeah, because he's straight doing martial arts on him too. It's not just regular, like, I'm gonna throw a punch. Nah, he talking about some, I'm gonna do
Nah,
this thing
every
where I'm
strike is
faster than
intended
you.
to hurt
Yeah, I'm gonna
or
take your
kill.
heart out the back of your chest. Like,
Yeah, every strike is intended to hurt or kill. So, I mean,
he hit the dragon dive.
can the defense, can their defense withstand that level of onslaught? Is my first question.
Well, I don't
We're
think so.
talking antimatter and
Because
God.
I only have to hit you with the antimatter once, and if I
We
rip
haven't
your
even
heart out
talked
and
about.
replace it with an antimatter,
We haven't even talked about combined nin and antimatter
no,
abilities.
That's
Like
what I
you were
was
just
talking
I'm
talking
about
about.
saying
earlier.
You were talking about the
I
nin zone
rip your heart out.
earlier.
Now
Yeah,
you have an antimatter core, and now that antimatter core is gonna fucking disable your whole body.
that's
'cause
insane.
Yup, you
But
melted
Heinz
the
does not
inside.
have a heart.
Doom does.
That's fair. Doom does.
Yeah, but I
Use
still,
B.
but if you, yeah, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't exist. See, like with stuff like this, that's why I say sometimes we gotta like flesh it out. Now you gotta come up with this character actually looks like. Does he actually have like the characteristics
I mean, I was
of?
about to say, like,
You know what I'm saying?
even if he doesn't have a heart, because I don't know the full story.
He's made of matter.
That core that sits in his little that
If
red
he doesn't
orb
have
that sits
a-
right there.
If he
Yeah.
doesn't have a heart, yeah. If he doesn't have a heart, he has a core, which means he can be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
He's made of matter.
That's
Well.
Antimatter.
I mean, it is, but we don't know what
Well,
antimatter and magic do to each other.
Yeah, that's an
It's not the
interesting
it's not the antimatter interacting with the magic that you have to be concerned about. It's
it's antimatter interacting with
existing
matter.
on you.
They just delete.
Like I'm gonna pierce your body and I'm gonna coat my body in antimatter. Now antimatter is inside your body.
This is true,
What is
but
your
you do
defensive
know that
team?
Ainz has a coating of magic protections on him. That's what I'm saying. You got to get through that. That's what I'm saying. We don't. That's why I said we don't know
You're right.
what magic does to
but
antimatter.
my argument would be is that we have seen Killua break through people's defenses with his strikes and with his net. So
Well,
I do not believe.
This is
I'm
true.
also-
He soloed one of the guards.
I'm also
Guard
thinking
Neuro.
about what happens when you combine the antimatter energy from Blue Marvel with Nen, and how that applies to speed feats and their ability to interact with like physical reality. Because like I said earlier, I really think Godspeed with Blue Marvel's setup, bro,
Oh, it's ridiculous.
is
He be
nigh
light speed for
invisible.
sure.
Like you don't have the reaction time to see, bro. You would need 4 Sharingan and a freaking 6 eyes.
So you
Four
basically need to
Sharingan
be.
and 6 eyes. Jeez.
You basically have to be the first demon slayer ever. Essentially.
You gotta
Yeah.
look like Kaguya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because what is that, bro?
Yeah.
And then never mind that the antimatter is construct. So like, I'm talking like Godspeed, like he throwing a lightning bolt, freaking trident through your neck of antimatter. Like, no.
Okay, but how does
And
he play defense? How does he play defense? Because now we talked about a lot of his offense. How does he play defense? You think he has the power to emit
And
an end sphere capable enough to defend against magic?
Well, the way the antimatter works, or the negative energy works with Blue Marvel, in combination with Nen, if he's just doing regular N, that is antimatter.
Right, in the space.
And if that's interacting with matter, it's deleting the matter in that space. So like nothing's coming through that. If it's made of matter, it's not happening. And we know
So you
that
might be able to get a
Ainz is-
magic attack through, but you won't get your body through.
right, and we know one of Ainz's biggest weaknesses is physical attacks. Magic, he can do a ton with magic. It's the physical stuff that he's gonna have an issue with. However, because this is a fused character, we are also talking about Dr.
Dr. Doom.
Doom. with
No
the Odin
Force.
Force.
Right. And we all know Doom got barriers out the ass,
He do,
out the wazoo.
and he can fight. So my only thing is, I don't know if they have like the reaction speed to deal with a killer with Blue Marvel. Just because I'm immediately like, bro is beyond fast.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be over in an instant, unless
Heinz can just enchant himself to be faster.
This is true.
He could up his own speed.
Did
He
he
could-
up his speed fast enough to match
to
Keyword?
that degree. Because
I mean, Odin
So,
Force,
with the
Odin.
with the access to the Odin Force, he could devise a spell to give him light speed. That's not that far out of the
Yeah.
stretch, I don't think.
Yeah.
yeah,
I can see that.
yeah.
I can see that. I can see
I
that.
see.
Because if
Yep.
he can endow other beings with abilities with the Odin
Mhm.
Force, then
Right.
I can absolutely see him using
But
a
he
spell
gonna
that
cloak
exists
himself
within
in the
That's
Bifrost.
valid. That's valid. That's valid. And so I think ultimately, for me personally in this matchup, I think Killua and Blue Marvel go down. While I do think Nin and Antimatter together make for an interesting and dangerous combination, again, there's too much flexibility on the other side. Like there's so many hacks.
I mean, I say if you run it through a generator, like, you know what I'm saying, let's do it like out of 10 fights. I think that
Let's get a judge ruling.
Get a
ChatGPT,
judge.
help us out.
GPT.
We're not sponsored, but hey, we're gonna
But
ask
let's ask.
ChatGPT audience. We're gonna find out. Mr. Floss Boss,
I'm on
can you
it.
help us out?
you
All right,
personally,
we're gonna
yeah,
get an answer.
but why he does
Bravo,
that, I
bravo.
feel like if you run it through a generator, let's do like 10 fights, 10 solid fights. I think that Heinz and Dr. Doom may come out on top, maybe 6 out of the 10.
I see 6 or 7.
I don't know, man. I think it's more even than that because, like I
Think
said,
it-
I think the antimatter thing
Yeah.
is a sufficient
It's just-
problem to deal with.
For me,
but
it all comes down to how antimatter interacts with magic.
With magic, and that's
where I'm-
that's what
where
and,
I'm
well,
at.
and that's what we don't know.
within
Just
the
like
within the Marvel universe, it's not confirmed that magic is
Mhm.
necessarily matter.
Mhm.
It
Right.
is energy, and until we have a deeper understanding within our reality of how energy and matter relate to each other,
Right.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
I think that'll be hard for us to explain. But
Very much
I
so.
think-
Very much so.
for the sake of this conversation, I think that
Chad is saying it's Doom.
Yeah, it's
my
hard,
man,
man.
dude.
That's not,
oh, again,
there's a lot, man. There's a lot on that side. There's a lot on that side.
how much of the time, Klaus?
6 out of 4 in favor of Doom.
6 out of
Just
10.
what Love Main
6
said.
out of 10. 6 out of 10. Spot on, man.
It's a 6-4 basically. So Doom loses
Yep.
four rounds, but he wins 6.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Wait, now I
He's
want to
gotta
see.
He's got to run one more end of the gauntlet. Oh, who you gonna verify?
I'm just
next?
curious. I wanted to
He
verify.
said, I'm just
that.
curious. We can verify before we get into the last one.
All right, because Doom's almost finished it. He's almost
Mhm.
finished. He's got one more character, and he's beaten the gauntlet.
All right. Who's these Love and Main's character?
It
the last
is-
character in the Gauntlet.
Bruh,
So-
y'all done told me this name so many
She-Ra,
damn times.
She-Ra,
Shit, I don't know
She-Ra.
why I cannot
She-Ra
remember.
Bancho
She- Bro, I was about to just say Bancho Man, but I can remember that. Why I can't remember Shinra? But Shinra
Fire
Bancho
Force.
Man from Fire Force fused with. Oh shit! I had a blind moment. What the
Cosmic
hell?
Ghost Rider,
There we go. What I just
Cosmic,
Great Castle.
the Clash of the Titans. This is gonna be truly, truly crazy.
Nah, hand. That's not even close. Odin can't create a universe. That's Shinra.
Oh, man, Doom got too many sins.
Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Doom got too many sins.
Doom has had his hand in
So
a lot of plots, and he's been responsible for a lot of world restarts.
Oh man, hold on. Floss has got something.
I asked just to confirm to see if the Maker plus Black Frieza versus Doom Odin Force Ein's old gold fusion would rock out, and it's actually saying that it's calling the Maker wins 5, Doom takes 4, and the last round is a draw.
Oh,
So it's a
W
5-4-1 split, which is interesting because the way it's breaking down how the powers would collide is wild.
Okay, that's what's up.
Y'all want me to punch in this last one just to see?
Punch in the last one. Just
Well,
so we can
go ahead
see.
and punch it in, but we gonna
Yeah, I'm about to say let's discuss it first, and
Okay,
then
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead and punch it in. We're gonna dive into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Like I,
again,
like I say, Doom
Odin
got too many
can't
sins.
create a universe, and Ainz can't create a universe. That's my argument. Show me where they can create a universe, and I'll give them the edge. It's just not there. Shinra's gonna be like, boom, down, kapap, you're done, boom, back.
I mean, I've heard that Ainz is technically like rewriting the code of his game world that he's locked in.
But
So
that's
that's
essentially
essentially
rewriting a
world creating.
simulation. That's more Matrixy than it is
I
rewriting
mean, true,
reality.
but it takes. I mean, he's rewriting the reality he's forced to live in.
Inside a simulated world, not the real world.
It takes power though.
Absolutely, no doubt.
I don't think.
But I'm going to make the argument that altering reality would be much more difficult than altering something that I can. So I can program simulation.
Well,
to
then
be
if you
different.
say that, then it wouldn't make sense to use Ainz because all his powers come from a simulated world.
No, because that exists within the confines of that reality. But he's not rewriting the reality of the altering character. So it's not the same thing.
I see what you're saying. I got you. I see what you're saying.
Basically, Shinra said, "Look, this is the universe that existed before. I don't like it, cuz here's a new one." Bing bop.
Just sitting in the palm of his hand. Hey, there's a miniature Texas right here. Look at that.
I mean, even disregarding on the like, he could move at light. Shinra could actually move at light speed. Could actually
hold
like
on.
damn near time warp. Not to mention all his fire abilities.
And then you got Cosmic Ghost Rider with Penance Stare and the other various abilities of Ghost Rider, as well as being able to exist out in space. Oh
Lord.
So I will say, chat agrees with you. Shinra, Ghost Rider, definitely takes it.
Yeah.
By how many
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Doom wins a few, but the end all is freaking what is it? A Dola Burst Penance Stare. That already makes me want to jump out of a window.
Nah. That's crazy. See,
He
for
said,
me, it's
said he made Doom live through every atrocity he's committed across an infinite number of universes. I'm good. Silly.
See, it's when
post
you
Secret Wars. That's disgusting because he
it's when
caused
you
all
get
those.
it's when you get into the combination of the power sets and the abilities that it gets real stupid. Like, why can he even do that? Why is that even allowed to happen? A Dola
Burst Penance.
A Dola Burst.
No.
Penance.
Yeah.
Wild.
They said the final move was some kind of full fusion of a Dola Pinnacle, whatever, with like Infernal Hellfire and the Soul Chain burn that Cosmic Ghost Rider can do, and it cooks Doom like he's just a soul fragment.
Tragedy.
So, neither character was able to make it through all the Gauntlet, but those were some
Who made
crazy
it the
matches.
furthest?
Oh yeah, I think that was going to be the case just because, as much as we've seen out of Hines, like Doctor Doom is just so versatile and so adept, like to just come back time after time after time. He's like Plankton. He's just always got a backup plan. I mean,
truly an
they
evil
don't ever really.
mastermind.
Some plans
Wild.
just don't always work out.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. But
Mhm.
that being said, we're gonna go on to our anime of the week. So, for the anime of the week, we have drum roll, please. We have One Punch Man. One Punch Man started as a webcomic by the famous Japanese artist One. I may be mispronouncing that, bear with me. And then it was readapted into an anime by Yusuke Murata. It has 2 seasons that you can watch. If you want to watch them, I loved or I don't believe it's on Crunchyroll. It used to be on Netflix. Very, very good series. It is thought of kind of as a joke series. The main character, comical, level of strength, but there is an absolutely deeper story to it. And
No, I didn't want to interrupt. I was still doing my deep dive with ChatGPT, so I went ahead and put in my character real quick.
All right.
Hey,
Go ahead and then I'll finish.
Doom died when he met Sage of Six Paths Naruto, and no.
That's great.
It said they drew, and then Naruto started combining the Nether Blade with the Sage of Six Paths staff and got to whooping that.
Makes sense. Didn't think about that.
He cut bro soul out his body. I was like, excuse me? I mean, he was able to heal it, but then it says the final fight is it said Light versus Void. Doom prepares absolute authority. He's rewriting existence with his necro divinity, and Naruto Null unleashes the living eclipse. Is swallowing light magic and all time into the abyss. They collide. Reality screams. The universe collapses into a shadow. When it clears, Doom's body is gone. His soul is fragmented, sealed inside a symbiote husk.
And
And
then
symbiote husk is crazy.
Body bag.
It's crazy. I said, chat, wait.
Packed him up.
12 feet up there. But the anime
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. So after the first 2 seasons, the arc that's going to be starting Monster is kind of already hinted at or kind of begun a little bit in the second season, but it's going to come full force in the third season. You're going to see the S-Class heroes and really the entire hero kind of ride the struggle bus trying to deal with the monster. Not really equipped. Unless you're my main man, Saito. I'm my main. He comes. I just want a good fight. And he's constantly looking for a specific person only to realize or not realize that he's already beaten that person. He's looking for that person while fighting their lieutenant saying, "Are you tough? Do you think you're strong? Well, I'm going to use my serious punch. Serious series." Like, come on. If a man's talking to you about a serious punch, and you haven't been able to do damage on him one time, just walk away. Just walk away. The fight's not worth your time.
Yep, not at all. Now you're back in the front and you're sideways. Just
right. I mean, not to mention you mess around and jump and you accidentally just touch his knuckle. That you might as well.
Oh, speed of sound Sonic.
Boy. You're gonna be leading every which way to Sunday.
It is a very comfy watch. It's easy to watch. There is, I believe, 13 episodes in the first season, and either I want to say there's either 12 or 13 episodes in the first season. I believe there's 12 episodes in the second season, and it's an enjoyable watch. There are really heartfelt moments. There is good character, but the fights, the artistry. I hope that with season 3 they'll bring back what season 1 and bring back some freelance artists, because I really enjoyed some of the character rendering. Hopefully we get to see that in season 3. I believe creator Yusuke Murata has mentioned that they're going to be releasing season 3 in the year of 2026. Look out next year for season 3. It should be available on Hulu, as well as I'm sure they're going to make their. Please tune in and support the official release, One Punch. And now for our anime question of the week.
No, sir. No, sir. One Punch Man will be airing next month in October.
Oh,
Season 3 is coming out next October.
Season 3 is coming out next month in October.
Well,
I apologize, audience. I didn't mean to mislead you. Klepto has informed me and recorrected me, and we now have the correct date. Next month, be looking out for One Punch Man Season 3. Anime question of the week. If you were to create your own fusion between a Marvel character and an anime character, who would you choose to run this gauntlet, and how far do you think they would go? Let us know. We can talk about it. Please.
Get creative.
You can think of a more busted one. We would love to. Please check out our YouTube page. We have YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Find us, look at our videos. Please check it out. We would love to have you comment, as well as discuss future episode topics.
definitely.
All right. With that being said, this has been another episode of Young Bros Anime Talk. Thank you for being with us. Yo.
not the yodel.
Yodel, bro.